Hello, welcome to Wargame Red Dragon, and let's get straight into this. I made a joke at the end of the last video about Sega Pacific Squadron. Let's see if how this goes. Hopefully, their aircraft won't be a problem. Well, I say that. But my plan is to just hold them at arm's reach. You know, form a nice little squadron. Formation and all that. But my plan is to hold them at arm's length. I mean, if one ship blows up, that's one ship, but I mean, these are the best ships we have. I think all LCUs are going to do is bring a target for their spam, and then we'll counterattack with a Pohang spam of our own. But right now, let's just hold this one point with our Japanese fleet. Beautiful ships. Beautiful. Let's get another one to beef up our little group. Let's turn off all the harpoons. For now, just focus on... We'll save our harpoons for... targets of opportunity, I guess. RGM, I mean, it's the same thing. We'll just save up for the last Hatsuyuki. These are really good ships, and I'm very confident they'll be able to do the job that I'm asking them to. I'm very confident in them. Here comes the missiles. And we already have a ship hit. Get to the back of the line. Off to a great start already! I mean, these are Japanese destroyers, so... they should... I have confidence in my inner... Reinforcement ship got hit. Let's just form up right here. Turn off your harpoon. I do believe we have the same gun range. 35. Yep. So, get into position. Stop. Turn off. Turn on. All ships target and open fire. Keep firing. Keep sending them at him. Keep sending them. Go, 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 go. Keep hitting that Utiloid. Boom. Alright, now we need to form back up that formation. Or, I mean, this should be sufficient. More protected ships go forward. We have no more Hatsuyukis. We can't get any LCUs. We'll just get destroyed. I want a forward group of LCUs, and then I want the wounded. This may hurt us in the long run, but I don't plan on this squadron working alone again. Where's all your sea whiz? Front? I can't see anything for the fires. Do you have any sea whiz on the front? You have the automata. Where's your sea whiz? Yeah, they have them on the front. Without do the job I ask. Just give them ammo. Do we have any recon helicopters? No. Let's get more. Let's get some meat shields. And here comes the Nanushkas. Turn off all harpoons. Turn them all off. Yes, we outrange them, but I mean, I'm at salvo against that thing. Probably. How far is that? 809. Just out of range. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Turn off your harpoon. Spread out the LCUs.
Okay.
I completely forgot that all it takes is one LCU going up in. Alright, all Hatsuyukis and the Pohang. Turn off, turn on, and shoot that thing. Alright, switch targets. Line them up. We got one. And we got two. Good job. Chop one up to the Japanese Navy. And our... How are you looking? You're not looking too good. But we need you on the front line. Do we have any more ammo in our...
Why does it always have to be me?
Everyone can turn off your harpoons. You're out of ammo. They utilize all the way over there. Just run. I think you can make it. I wouldn't be sending you out if you couldn't, but having a supply ship in the area is just asking for a nuke to go off. Both of you go. Go. Run, my little American LCUs. Run. Why would they send this to supply a fleet? That's a general question. Why would you? Nishizuma. Nishizumai. Into a favorable position. We have another payer incoming. But we got more ships. They're not in range yet. We outrange them and we could devastate them. I am very confident in the ship's ability to hit targets. Especially after that show of force. I mean, they hit those two aircraft out of the sky. Good job. Chop that up for an IJN. Well, wait, no, because they'd be Imperial Japanese Navy. The Japanese Self-Defense Force, so it'll be JSDF? JSDF? Alright, they're in range. Turn on. Target that thing. Light it up. Alright, all Hatsuyukis, change targets. And everyone's... Yeah, we have no more ammo, but our ships are doing great. We have 4 harpoons left in most ships' bunkers. Well, except for our smaller boats, they're just out. But they're not ships, they're heat shields. They're really here for when we do our counter. Oh, Asuyuki's turn off, turn on, target. Actually, hit that thing. Does anyone have any missiles? Boom, we got a hit. Alright, we are now completely out of missiles. Oh wait, no, we're not. This Pohang has 2. Hopefully that hit could do something. Why did you miss? How did you miss? Why? No! Please hit, please hit, please hit. Yes! These ships are on fire. Well, that's very rude of me to say. You're more wounded than this one. You get back. Just get into the formation. We need... I mean, we could probably need to just soak up damage. You know what? I'm sick and tired of it. All shit, go into gun range. Get ready to get wrecked. Yeah, I count that as a battle 1. Let's get a random Pohang to just... I mean, we could, in theory, but I mean, we destroyed, I would say, a decent amount. But we're all out of harpoons, I mean, we could try to capture these. But then they'll just get nuked by the enemy. Nah, we need to wait till the ample opportunity. He only had 4 silver minis. So that means... I wish you could just declare that the battle's done. Like, just say, hey, they're not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Just finish it, but I am 100% sure though these ships will not do good at getting in a close range knife fight with a silver meanie. I mean, these ships are
대기 중입니다.
they're not in the best of condition either.
はい、作戦変更ですか?
But I do think that next battle with American air support, hopefully they attack the USS Enterprise so I can get the initiative and beat them. Hopefully, yeah, that was. We sunk how many Nanushkas? So next battle they'll probably have their 2 Utaloy stay here with 1 Nanushka each, and just send a Utaloy and a Nanushka to their death, which I'm perfectly fine with. They have some recon, I think, but I mean, for a battle that has ended in failure in worse ways beforehand, that did really good. Deshawn. I need to now start thinking. I'm definitely going to be doing this battle during my turn. Why can't I just slaughter them without them being able to do anything about it? I could. Or I could retreat. I mean, any battle I do, I have to fight. I can't do that tactic of just grinding them out. I gotta fight. I got to. Even though technically I'm entering the battle and just retreating, but it's the principle. Whatever all that is. Definitely want to move this squadron right here to block this. It's 1 silver meanie. It's just 1. They have no aircraft here. That's a air. But I believe that also has better AA guns. The Tomcats I don't want to use because I want to replenish our squadron and get it back into the fight, but I mean, can 2 Super Hornets lure all their aircraft in? I'm gonna send these guys over there. I'm not going to retreat. The Enterprise has won this fight. And how long would this fight take? How long will it take? I start off with 150, take this point, this point, this point, this point, and just send my Navy in. Because if I send in my 2 Super Hornets, they're going to shoot it down. And aircraft are pretty heavy to replace. Ships, yikes, but I mean, in the long term, the aircraft are going to be more used. So, just use my ships to. I mean, they have 1 left, so it's probably going to just sit there. Just send in my fleet and just missile it. Just missile it and shoot it up. And hopefully they'll send in their aircraft to attack my ships, which can shoot them down. I don't know how long that battle will take though. What battle do I want to put in this episode? Well, first of all, I want to do all the nitty-gritty stuff. Like, can they even hold here? Like, that group's coming down with tanks, anti-air, and anti-air. So, I do not know. I don't know. I mean, I'm tempted to send my helicopters into there, but I know that if I lose that airbase, aircraft are not going to be. These aircraft are basically a non-entity at this point. Like, if they could make it a seal, I would use them there, but they're a non-entity. They're just gonna sit there, because if I send them here, they're gonna get shot down. I know that. And they have some strike aircraft, though. We'll multi-roll. We have nothing. I want to keep the recons. I mean, I wish I could. I made my bed, though. I really did. What do I have in terms of reinforcements? Could get the K1A1s and just make the goo like the make or break plays. But what else do I have? What? These are all really good for the invasion of North Korea. I have the Escort Flotilla 4, which could probably burn through anything. And then there's also the Ark Royal and the Foch to consider. I mean, it's turn 1, yeah, but they're soon going to be entering. I mean, yeah, it's turn 1. They'll be entering soon. I mean, maybe get some bomb truck, some bomb trucks, and just, but they can't reach Seal unless I launch them from Daejeon, and if I lose Daejeon, then I lose the wing. It has to be one on land. These points have to be spent on land. I could probably... What's going to go to Guang? Well, the T-90s are. The T-90s are going to go Zhenjiang, Daejeon, Guangzhou, Mokpo. But we could... I mean, that's 10 points if we let them. 15 points if we could just hit them. But if we hit them here, then they're going to come through with all this. Well, the security regiment won't, but this one will. You have even more Corsons. No, I mean... If we abandon... What if we do a fighting retreat? Like what I used to do with the... Like what I used to do with the thing, but instead we actually fight. We actually lose units. We don't just spawn in a command and then say, ooh, I quit. No, we actually fight it until they push us out or we get destroyed. Because we should probably RNR these, if anything. Are we going to retreat them or RNR? I don't know. Probably should have had these guys go up that way and then have reinforcements just consolidate around there. Whatever. What can I use? I mean, we also have to take into consider the refits for our Tomcats and our aircraft. The fleet. I mean, this fleet took no losses. That has never happened to me. I have always taken horrendous losses with Naval Sector India. Yeah, I would win, but the losses were just brutal. Like, I remember losing all but one Hatsuyuki before. Like, this fleet just gets battered, and they did amazing this time. Like, I cannot stress how well that naval battle went. I'm still just blown away by that. But I want to get this logistics thing, so, I mean, probably do this off screen, but I think that it is important for y'all to see my mindset of I mean, that's what I would want to see. I would want to see, all right, what is he thinking about? Why is he holding Seoul to the bitter end? Because I do think in the past I've been able to just hold it with less. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't even have the anti-air, the artillery, or the recon. I would just have the infantry, and they will win it with exception. It's a really good map, and the infantry that comes with the naval support is just that's the thing that wins you this battle. I mean, yeah, they're about to come in probably next turn with that, but that's next turn. We got one more battle of Seoul to just ruin their day. It ain't worth attacking. What are my reinforcements going to consist of? Basically, South Korean Marines. We need anti-air. You know what? The rest of South Korea is going to probably burn for this. Plus 12, that's 24. 24 K1s. That's still nothing. We'll spawn this in, and depending on how the naval battles go, because and the battle, well, the Battle of Seal is the Battle of Seal. I mean, you can't refit it even if. But depending on how these battles go, I might be able to refit, and then I'll get the air defense group and send that to Daegu, or I'll just get the infantry regiment. I mean, another thing that would also be great would be to get fighters over Daegu. Speaking of which, just in case, naval sector Kilo. Let's drop a bomb on this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Hopefully we could draw their Air Force out and just nuke them into oblivion. Like, I'm talking about oblivion. I want them gone. Let's get an elite Oliver Hazard Parry right here. And let's get our Congo right here, and we don't have enough for another Oliver. I don't like the idea of leaving a Congo by itself. What could I get for two? No, if I don't spawn in a Congo now, I'll never spawn one in. Let's put a Cham right beside it. I mean, that's 75 points. We should be able to build up points fast. We could build a 2 Oliver Hazard. Well, we could probably get 1 Oliver Hazard parry to just hold the point while the other one just goes and... Yeah, they're going to just hold it. Where's a recon helicopter? We probably should also buy a Hornet to basically be bait. And that's our target. Hasten our 2 Super Hornets to... No, I don't want to lose them both. Just want to kill... Maybe one for bait. Oh. Oh, here comes the aircraft. Oh, shoot him down, shoot him down, shoot him down. Light him up, light him up, light him up. Oh, they got our Congo. Dang it. Dang it. Got our Congo good as well. So either we... I mean, they only have one left, right? Right? Maybe it won't be too much suicide to send in our Super Hornets. Just try to get them.
It's an honor to serve under your command.
General Oliver has a parry right there. I want to make sure our ship is safe. I'm throwing once I see a plane though, we're evacing. Alright. Hopefully they didn't get it. Come on, flare the fleet, flare the fleet, flare the fleet. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Hit the other one! Hit him! Hit him! Oh, this is going pretty good. This is going fine. Fine, I tell you. By fine, I mean by night. Well, let's get some more chams. I do not feel safe having a Congo at that low health. Losing one Congo. I mean, that Congo is probably the best unit in this force. So losing it would be pretty bad. Let's... And let's get ready for round 2. Alright. Who's ready for round 2? Hopefully they fly over the fleet. I'm not going to move anything because I'm too scared to.
Sky is ours.
I mean, a Super Hornet could easily fight a, can it? And there goes Tranquil. I want to bait out their fighters. Really do.
Why does it always
Definitely
have to
don't
be
do
me?
fuel, but spare parts, that Congo's gonna take forever. I guess two Oliver Hazard parries and
了解 CP 陣地変更
we get the jams as close as we can though. They are the Congo's escort. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get a fleet ready.
제가 할 일이라도 이동完了次第報告します 제가 할 일이라도
I'll be there soon.
Get ready.
指示をください
I'll
a very evil plan. I want to draw out that last fighter. I also want to draw out any chances of them bringing in I think they're too smart. Right? I think the Silver Meanie spawned in all of its...
こちら指揮通信社です。
No, it has another one. I'm doing this pretty slow because... I mean, probably ain't a good idea, but I want to see if I can draw out their last fighters. I mean, sending a strike against them alone will... But I mean, if I can get that last fighter.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Yes, kill that Muna. I do not want it to supply that Silver Meanie whenever the battle starts. I want that thing dead. I want its family dead. I want its house burnt to the ground. Let's risk it. Oh, they are... Evac. There's their MiG. Shoot that thing down. Yes! Yes! America! Oh, they have an... Alright.
What's the plan?
All our hazard parries. All the Pegasi. All the helicopters. Let's go. We have the arms. All of our hazard parries are going to be kind of slow, but I do think
Someone
that we
need a
get
guardian
this.
angel?
Especially with this coming from the south.
Situation is under control. Orders, sir.
And just release as much missile power as possible. Boom. That didn't take too long. Oh, that's going to help us so much in later battles. That's going to help us a lot. I mean, yeah, we didn't kill all their strike aircraft, but that's going to... I mean, that could get away. They never attack with helicopters anyway. This... I mean, when we go after the Admiral Kuznetsov and all that, we're going to be doing our own thing, but in terms of... I mean, we protected Naval Sector Juliet. I mean, if we fell back to that, we would have... And if we would have sent the Japanese squadrons up and all that, we would have probably lost that. We probably would have lost Naval Sector India, and we would have lost 15 points instead of 5, but... This is going to be a very... Can I replenish my aircraft? Nope. Alright. Main forces... Because I do believe that the infantry, if we could stall the enemy, then this force will go in. Because, I mean, we're just protecting, I mean, Busan is definitely a place we're going to hold. I mean, this tank force could literally go anywhere now. Like, this is pretty good. Like, I think that this is probably pretty... This could probably take on a good amount. And on this area, though, on favorable terrain, this will be a slaughter if they get through. Either way, they're going to get through. So the question is, can we let these guys? Do we let these guys just burn their way through? We're going to put up a fight here. Either way, I want to put up a fight here with whatever we have, and then retreat them to Daegu. Unless helicopters. And here I'm going to put up a fight and retreat to Wonju and just slowly break them apart. Just slowly break them apart. This video is probably going to be shorter than normal. It did have 2 battles. This one will probably take a good 10 minutes, 15, 20. Like, this one will probably be pretty good because, I mean, 3 Utiloids, that's still 1 we had to kill because of suicides us, and then 2 we had to destroy elsewhere. But at least we have a formation idea of just staying in this bottom corner and missiling everything that comes at us. I mean, at least we know that will work. And we'll have fully loaded ships, which instead of spinning them against their smaller boats, we'll be able to spin against enemy ships. And next turn, if we don't destroy this squadron by then the Enterprise is going to loop behind it and ram a boot behind it. So we're pretty good on that. Bill of Wood should enter the area soon as well. I mean, there's 0 points. This fleet's going to go here and block the Chinese and North Korean. I think both of them are Chinese, yeah. And this is North Korean, but both of those are Chinese. And just block them here from getting their helicopters through. We got this battle of seal we're definitely going to do because as long as we have the Navy, we could whittle them down. Once those Marines land, we're not going to have that option. And we need to start whittling them down. And we're doing a pretty good job at that, but those Marines are going... Those Marines and then the Engineer Battalion, that's going to hurt. But, for a interesting match. That's WolfHeart. This is WolfHeart OT playing Wargame Red Dragon. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.